Now, in the past few years, the world has become more conscious to how similar the legal history is between the prohibition of alcohol in the 20s and the current drug laws of today, specifically involving marijuana. We try to make this video as unbiased as possible. Whether we are pro-legalization or anti-legalization doesn't matter. Today, marijuana is the third most popular recreational drug of choice in the United States, with 70 million Americans having smoked marijuana at some point in their lives, the majority of whom are law-abiding citizens who work hard, raise families, and contribute to their communities.
During alcohol prohibition, the state lost out on what could have been large amounts of tax revenue. Because the sole providers of alcohol were organized crime rings, alcohol was sold to consumers tax-free. On top of that, the suppliers of alcohol avoided paying tax on their own income. The exact same argument can be made for the prohibition of marijuana. Instead of funding organizations that carry out acts of violence, why not legalize it and generate tax revenue? According to the Huffington Post, the United States could have earned about $8.7 billion in tax revenue from marijuana had it been legal in 2010 alone.
Hey boss, are these here bottles ready?
Yeah, those bottles right there, they're ready there.
Alright, perfect.
The ironic thing about prohibition of the 20s is that more people drank during the 20s than they did beforehand. Speakeasies and underground bars were rampant everywhere. People were buying moonshine left, right,
Alright,
and
you better
center.
watch your step there. That's pure moonshine you got right there.
Alright, yeah, what's my step, boss?
I caught Lily in some pigskin, so I didn't get her pregnant.
Yeah, that's smart. What'd your cousin say to that?
Well, you see here, my cousin, she was
Fine gal, I remember her.
I'll tell you, she was unconscious.
Alright, listen here, boys. Let's talk moonshine.
Yeah, we talking moonshine today, boys.
Alright, how many cases you want to buy?
We got 7.
Let's talk.
I'll take 5 at least.
Oh, that leaves 6 for you, buddy.
Hey. Well,
Look
look
at that.
at moonshine. How many bottles do you consume a day?
It is public knowledge that the infamous mobster Al Capone made his rise in the midst of prohibition. In fact, much of his success can be attributed to the illegal alcohol trade. Capone understood that as long as there was a demand for alcohol, it was inevitable that there would be a supplier. Capone figured that instead of passing off the profits to someone else, it was better that he took advantage of the benefits for himself. The same case can be made for the infamous drug cartels that are wreaking havoc across Mexico. These cartels made their profit from selling a variety of illicit drugs. One of their major cash crops is, you guessed it, marijuana. Therefore, it should come as little surprise that the drug cartels are one of the most stringent opponents of marijuana legalization.
During the prohibition of 1919 to 1931, America and its lawmakers found that crime and violence associated with prohibition was far more damaging than consumption of alcohol itself. This parallels largely with the prohibition of marijuana, creating a similar black market leading to drug trades and violence.
Hey, boss man. You hear my cousin Samantha? She asked me out on a date the other week.
Oh, you don't say. Is that the one with 2 missing teeth or 3 missing teeth?
3.
Oh, she's a beauty, isn't
Oh
she?
yeah, she's a keeper.
Oh.
Man, am I ever excited? I told my pa right away. He was all like, what are you, some sort of incestuous bastard? I said, no way, boss man.
No way, cousins are good for you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, woo.
Got a 2.
Which one's the 2?
The basic principle of supply and demand has a tremendous impact on the ability of individuals to obtain goods and services. During alcohol prohibition, those who were determined to purchase liquor were able to do so. When individuals were unable to obtain liquor through legal means, they would resort to purchasing it through the black market. This scenario illustrates one of the most basic principles of supply and demand. As long as there is a demand for a good or service, it is inevitable that there will be a supplier. The same scenario can be applied to the prohibition of marijuana. In modern society, the number of individuals who use marijuana on a regular basis is abundant. The fact of the matter is, those who desire to smoke marijuana will do so regardless of the law. The law of supply and demand is a powerful force that is not easily ignored. As long as there is a demand for a product, the forces of the market will ensure that it is provided.
Unfortunately, parallels can be misleading. Yes, history helps us understand what may happen if we legalize recreational marijuana, but the lessons of Prohibition's rise and fall are a bit more sobering than both sides of the debate may realize. The story of Prohibition is straightforward. Moralizers banned alcohol, but Americans wanted their booze.
You hear about my other cousin,
Esmeralda?
Yeah, Esmeralda,
Yeah,
Maryland.
Oh.
Maryland, she's a beauty. I'm
Yeah.
real jealous of my brother Joe for marrying her.
Yo, your brother. Yeah. What a dog. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Jebediah!
Yeah, boss.
What did I tell you about not blowing out these candles?
Told me to burn the bar now, and next time I don't blow them out, you're gonna give me a beat.
Yeah, I'll give you the frickin' belt this time, you bitch.
No, boss, please. We interrupt this program to bring you a special bulletin from KYW. Here is a special bulletin from Chicago, Illinois. 7 men were gunned down by the infamous Scarface Capone and his gang. The confrontation arose when 2 of Capone's goonies, dressed as police, raided George Bugs Moran's hideout. Although not confirmed, police believe the act of violence to be linked to the illegal distribution of alcohol.
Heavens to Betsy.